My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Sniper. Daily challenge number whatever. Oh god, no, not again. Okay. Well, it's another one where we're gonna have to take a bunch of quick shots. These Race the Sniper challenges are... So, basic SpyParty, obviously when you're versing another person, is pretty stressful. But then the daily challenges for me weren't that stressful. These ramp it back up to quite stressful. I had apparently forgotten to plug my headphones in and I... Fine, you don't. Wrong person. I had forgotten to plug my headphones in there at the very start. And I didn't realize because there's no music in the lobby for this game. And while I was not looking at the screen, I was like, well, they could have gotten the bug ambassador off already. I just have to shoot the person who was talking. Effectively, that was a throwaway based on the fact that I forgot my my headphones weren't plugged in. Oops. All right, 4 of 8, 4 minutes, 19 guests. Everything's available. Got it. Check the statues first. Ooh. So we have all tall over there on the left. And then kind of like an inverted version of it. Guess it's still on the tray. Should probably actually vocalize what the statues are. Yeah. There's like a full statue of hawks if I look at both of them. Or rather, a full complement of hawks if you put them together. And then the remainder are just random head and a couple random bods over there. Is that gone? Okay, no, the guest list is still there. You're holding a statue over there. We'll see what you do with it. Make sure you put down a bod. Guess it's still on there. Make sure you put down a hawk. It's a bod. Could have been a perfect swap though. It's a hawk. It's a hawk. Could have been a perfect swap though. So you know what? Actually, I'm gonna highlight the 3 of you until someone else interacts with those statues. Whomsoever does that might swap it, and then I'll have a little bit of an idea about who possibly could have perfected the swap before them. That is your second statue. Like, you went from statues on one side of the map to statues on the other side of the map. That's a little bit suspect, at least. Pick up the briefcase. I don't know if the ambassador was the last... Was the ambassador the last person to handle that briefcase? I think so. Going for the delivery, and the ambassador only has a drink-ish in hand. You didn't manage to hand it off. And now you're still following the ambassador. No, that actually seems like a kind of normal, natural handoff. If anything has happened so far, I've completely missed it, unfortunately. Okay, finish off your drink. Check the statue. Guess it's still on the tray after the queen has interacted with it. Still a hawk. That's still a hawk. Okay, so I can low light, or not low light, but remove my highlight on the queen, because otherwise that statue would have already changed in your hands. You just joined this conversation, now you're talking. That could be seduction. It could be a setup for a contact double. Better put a hawk back there. You did. That book might be from... There's someone talking behind there, I think. But... Was it you? No. Yep. Not only did I fail to shoot the spy, but apparently the sniper failed to shoot the spy as well. This isn't a race the sniper. The sniper didn't even get it. Yeah, I had no information on him whatsoever. Alright, next match. Keel Hall in the aquarium. Got it. Rotivate. It's just standard. There's way too many statues here to memorize all of them effectively. That was a demand. You okay, bud? Seem real thirsty, apparently. The guest list is still in his pocket. That is to say, in Toby's. But it could easily be a delegate that was just set up. So those two back ones are the same. The ambassador is currently ordering a drink. Are you going to be able to deliver that briefcase? Unfortunately, due to the shot going through the map, I haven't really had the ability to see who in this middle conversation has left. The guest list back? You don't have a guest list to take back. I think you took the guest list on behalf of you. You're dying. Wrong. Just took the guest list himself. See, because I couldn't see what conversation he'd left from. I didn't have enough information there to take the shot, but again, I'm racing the sniper. So if the sniper shoots before me in the replay, I lose. Although, how does the replay work when the sniper doesn't? When we're not in a race the sniper challenge. I don't know how... I don't know how this works. Daily system, that is. Ambassador's on the move. Anyone gonna bug? Does not look like it. So the ambassador is going to be the last to interact with that statue over there, so there could be a fingerprint happening. You just picked up the briefcase and then you put the briefcase down there because the ambassador was occupied, but I'm still highlighting you for going inside after the ambassador's briefcase. You just picked up the briefcase. But the last person to interact with it wasn't the ambassador, so you wouldn't have taken the briefcase in order to fingerprint it, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna low-light you. I think I need to be low-lighting a hell of a lot more here as well. Just based off of, like, you had a great opportunity to do spy action, and you didn't. That could end up being a problem for me, but, like, you know, until I start losing because I have too much information, maybe I start low-lighting. That looked like a bug with your hand right there, but the ambassador is pretty far away. Unfortunately, I don't think you're a Stretch Armstrong or a Mr. Fantastic type, so you don't take the shot here. Gosh, no one's doing anything suspect yet. This guy's just looking in the window after checking his watch. It does seem like seconds are hanging for a little long. You could have just done a time ad.
And the end of red.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I need to be faster on my banana bread highlights and lowlights. It always takes me so long to register. Wait a second, the banana bread has happened before I actually start doing things. We've only got 50 seconds left here. I feel like if I... Yeah, I'm done. I was about to say, I feel like if I don't take a shot, I'm dead. And I was. Are we gonna 0-8? Oh, let's get it. Okay, it's double head on the inside. Nothing really suspect happening in conversations yet. There's not really much to keep an eye for in the conversations yet either. Okay, you just picked up the briefcase. Best deliver that one. Fine. You went and delivered it, and you delivered it in a way that looks like when a lot of AI delivers it. Still no hard tells on the map for me yet. Guest list is currently there. Teddy does not take it, but I'll highlight you and create like a chain of people who've looked at it recently. Just in case. Also keeping an eye out for time ads, but the problem is if they perfect a time ad, like, it's very hard to tell. If they perfect a time ad when there's very little time left, then it's a lot easier. Because then every second is like 2 seconds long and it's a pretty hard tell, but when there's 2 minutes left, every second is what? I'm not going to do the math for it, but a little bit longer. Not enough to reliably tell. Inspect and swap could happen. Teddy, that's your second drink. Very, very short period of time. Man after my own heart. Why don't you just get a double? We'll say, sorry, can I get a 2 gin and tonics? One for me, one for my friend. And then you walk away and you drink them. Both yourself. It's the strats, Teddy. I've tried it a couple times. It works. I've also had the one of, sorry, after, you know, so-and-so time in the night, we can't do doubles anymore. Okay, could I have 2 of the drink I was asking for? Yes? And can you pour them both into the same glass for me? Bartenders are very, very accommodating to a little bit of a loophole. There's, like, no hardtails have happened. No swap, no purloin, no banana bread. I think the bug is quite unlikely to have already gone off. I just don't shoot here.
Banana bread.
You're talking during that banana bread. I don't think you'll finish your final mission. I think you're trying to fake me out. I think it is Teddy, though. Oh, Spy ran out of time. It wasn't Teddy. But it does look like they were trying to fake me out at the very end there. They only did normal actions. They inspected a statue. Sure, like, that's a action with really not much of a tell at all whatsoever. Especially if you perfect the prompts, you put it back down very, very quickly. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore that there's another sniper that I'm supposed to be racing against for these daily challenges. Because it's messing with my mojo, and when I forget it for just a second, I get a lot better at the game. Okay, that is Hawk, head, and then there's Hawks flanking a bod. You did put a Hawk back, good. You just stutter-stepped. You're dead. Stutter-step. What? Watch the replay. I want to see that stutter-step again. Hang on. No. It's, control for mouse cursor so I can go here. Okay. Look at her movements. Goes over there. Right? Does absolutely nothing from one window to another. Stutter steps another time. What is that? No one moves like that. And she was clipping outside of the window. To me, I think it's fair to have shot based off of that. But yes, I am currently failing almost every single one of these. Dang it. these ones on the inside here as well. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, the statues are really difficult to memorize here, so I'm just not going to. There's 7 different statues, but they're not, like, in good orders, or... Like, I'll remember the inside, and probably this, because it's like a mirror of that. But the more things I add, and the more focus I draw away from looking at the party by trying to memorize more things.
Banana bread.
Banana bread. The more of a problem ultimately we'll end up having. I think you were also talking, and you quickly stopped talking and then walked away. You can also catch a low light because you were definitely out of conversations. Right. Looking for a time ad here. From everything's bigger in Texas. Oh no! Didn't even look at your watch and he just walked away from an offered drink. That's very rude, bud. That's very rude. You 10-gallon bud. Randu guy pal. This guy spent a lot of time in conversation for someone who just did a banana bread. So 10-gallon joins that conversation, almost immediately starts talking. That could be a seduction. Statues on the rest of the map look normal so far. Yep. Turn around for the drink, and could have been a perfect purloin, or it could have just been ignoring a possible purloin. I'll look from this angle for just a second here, so I can see if the general is gonna do anything dodgy with that book. No dodge. Just trying to keep an angle on seeing a few different people's possible actions there. Guest list is still available. You gonna put that fertility statue back down, Steve Jobs? That was a hawk and still is. Used to be a hawk. Still is too. But it used to too. Sorry, it still is, but it used to too. So you're going back to the same conversational... No, again, you're not going to the conversational circles. Spy. That was the sniper. That was the transfer of the microfilm. I strongly dislike TN. Also, there are way too many people on this map right now.
Banana bread.
Who's in conversation and talking? You two catch highlights. I mean, everyone else outside of it should have caught lowlights, I guess. Guest list is still available. I haven't memorized the statues whatsoever here. Okay. Yeah, got them memorized now. Might be a little bit late, though. You're gonna go deliver that briefcase back to the ambassador. Yes, you are. That kind of does look normal and natural. So you left a conversation for a brief period of time, picked up a briefcase, and then came back to the same conversation. That could be a seduction you're trying to do there. I don't want someone to offer you a drink. Help me confirm my suspicions. I am so glad that I got the low light on the queen there. Just due to the fact that she's looking at every single statue individually. If I hadn't got a low light, I would be very suspect of her. Guest list is still on the tray. And it was her. You swapped a statue? When? Oh, yeah, it must have been at the very start before I actually even did anything. So you must have spent a lot of time with those statues. While I was still lowlighting, trying to lowlight people in and amongst that party. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of my worst scores for this whole series. I'm not very proud of it. In fact, I'm just going to run away from that end screen there so I don't have to look at it and be sad. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spy. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.